Welcome back everybody to another Zwift week and another race, and today we are back in Baltic. On the start line, more than 260 riders today. Sadly we won't have any D group because there was some technical difficulties from Zwift, so we have only A, B, C and E group. But A group is really interesting and a lot of riders. 27.9 kilometers with no lead in. So this road originally was made in 2021 for Zwift Academy, and it consists from flat rides, some sprint sections, and in the end, for more experienced and tough riders, there will be serious climb. So today we will see in front on finish some technical and strong riders. This is actually one of the best roads if you want to test your strength and your capabilities in Zwift. Also, we have a small addition. We have live preview. You can see on bottom middle, you can see this green graph, and we can see in real time in which positions and which sections which groups are and how far apart they are. So that's a new stuff, the new thing. And also today we will talk a little bit about this Zwift future and how it will change and what's new coming up next year in this season. So yeah, feel free to write your questions, make your comments, ask something if you're interested in, or you want to see some specific rider. Also don't forget to like, share and follow our channels so we can make better content. And we can already see our every week's rider, the ski master, who is using ski trainer to cycle in Zwift. If anyone is interested in that, you can write in a comment. I will pop it up on the screen so you can see how it looks, because most of the time he's doing live streams. He's participating in our race. Also a reminder for riders who are watching this live, if you don't have heart rate monitor on, your result won't be validated, and also you have to be connected to Zwift.lv to get precise measurements and actually be counted in overall ranking. Groups start as always 1 minute gap, starting from A, then B, then C, and today E group. So we are already 3 minutes and 25 seconds in, so after 30 seconds E group will start too. In E group we can see more riders than Zwift power shows, because most of the girls are just trying out this Zwift and wanting to know what it is. So more and more riders joining us. And we can see already some really strong riders who are going 900 watts non-stop, and also this rider looks really cool. So straight away, also the riders who are participating in a race, you can report them using Zwift companion app, also report them in Zwift Power. That's the thing what we can't escape. And actually you can see more and more riders like these on the last races. So we'll try to flag them in a fly, so till the end of the race we could get them out of the match. So, if you're talking for the future, for next year, so there's a plan to launch group rides that you will be able to participate in a group ride. Doesn't matter what trainer you have, doesn't matter what bike you have, doesn't matter which device you connect, because it won't be a race. You could consider it as test trials for Zwift and to understand do you like it or not. Because you can download Zwift for free and you can test it out for 25 kilometers, so the community ride won't be longer than that. And you will be able to understand how Zwift works. So if you're interested in that, just follow Zwift Baltic Facebook page and you'll be able to see all the information that's needed to participate in this group rides. And supposedly they will be on the weekends, so many people can try their legs out in this Zwift sport, esports cycling. I hope the music is not too loud. I have changed some settings for streaming, so feedback would be nice. Also, there is new management in Zwift Baltic, so I'm personally stepping off a little bit, so I'll be just on the background of Zwift races. I will be just making live translations and helping out the new front admin and Martin Chirkinsons, who's also actively participating. There will be some riders who help him, but the main decision maker for events, races, etc., will be Martin Chirkinsons. So let's hope he will succeed in the future. And wish him all the luck. So you can see both turbo riders in front are now dealt with. So we can proceed and watch actual race. Power Zwifters. For the past 4 races, you can see a lot of riders from different countries are joining our races, and actually some pretty strong riders. But I'm really happy to see that cyclists from Latvia are also holding their own level and working together to maintain the best result they can possibly have. And this is actually a really good thing that they're getting higher level competition, and Zwift Baltic races are more recognizable now, because the more competition and the better it is, the higher you can grow your own strength tactics. So let's hope all the phase will keep up and we'll see more and more strong riders, and also our own riders will show best results. So let's switch to ladies and see what's going on there. Антрозиня. In 9th position, Latvian cycling girls. time ladies looks like they're cycling more together. Oh, it was unexpected. They're cycling more together than solo. Because you can draft also from other groups. And so we can see in the first position we have a rider who sadly she's not in registered profile on Zwift.lv, so her result won't count in, but she's definitely showing good results. And actually we have a lot of strong ladies who are cycling in every week, but they are still not registered in Zwift.lv, and that's a bummer actually. It would be really nice if they did the registration so we could see actual situation and more data about women's, because I think there is a place to grow. It's just happening slower and slower and slower. I don't know why, but in the first year we could see a lot more ladies participating in these races. Oh, and actually we have a riders D group, although we had this error that showed different track for D group cyclists. And also pay attention that we have these Christmas trees around the track. Really nice addition from Zwift team. Will I still make live streams? Yeah, like I said, I will make live streams, but there could be a possibility that I won't make them every week. Depends what I will have to do at the time. But I will definitely try to keep up live streaming every week, and also maybe participating in a group rides with live streaming when I participate in them, like a cyclist, instead of just watching from sidelines, because that's the curse what I get when I have live stream, that I can't race myself and other cyclists and like see how I'm doing in these competitions. I tried it in the beginning, but I quickly realized how hard it is to do a live stream, talk, think, and in the same time also pedal. So as you can see on a live stream on middle bottom, the chart is working actually pretty well. We can see where's the group riders on whole route. So a group is going on this climb already. The biggest leg breaker will probably be in the end. So like I said, this race is not a joke. This actual map is pretty much hard, especially for a group, and if you're fighting for some result, especially designed for more aggressive approach. If you can sustain it, you can already see that some riders in these small climbs and these leg kickers are dropping out like balls.
Right on.
It's already catching up some riders A group. So the X group is still holding on. Pretty compact, I would say. Everything will change soon. I think now they're just pushing the limits. Each and every rider in these 4-5% climbs. This is also a really interesting map that basically you don't have to worry about how well you stick in a group, because there's really big climb in the end, and if you have sustained your power and you did everything by the plan how you want to, and if you're still feeling strong, you could kind of catch some riders on a climb. Because the interesting thing in Zwift is that when you do climbing, you still get drafting, so you can kind of climb faster. If you're like falling off like a solo rider, then it's a different story. But if you manage to hold up to someone, or someone is cycling with you, you could still possibly make it. Also a reminder for riders who are watching this live, please go to Zwift.lv on the results and check, do you need to do a dual recording? Because there is some riders who has to do dual recording on stage 4. More than half vote already done. And the hard part only coming closer and closer and closer. Also a reminder for all indoor riders and outdoor riders, don't forget to check out winter sales and winter or Christmas offers in cycling shops. You can catch really good deals now if you're in need of something. Christmas are coming after 1.5 weeks, so must be ready. Or let your Santa know what you want for Christmas. So if you pay attention on the top right corner, you can see how percentage drops, climbs, drops, and climbs. So these are called leg breakers or leg kickers. They're like really annoying, and it's hard to cycle in them if you don't have like really steady pace how you're going through them. If you can sustain your speed, if you're struggling to sustain your cadence, or you can't find a like good ratio of gear you are in, these are really annoying and really hard to maintain. So you have to be prepared for these kind of small climbs, and they can hit out you from rhythm really fast. And also they pump up your beats per minute, and they're a little bit stressful to head on. We can see this section is really long, so you have to be ready for everything. Although this is kind of hard place to attack, so we won't probably see that, but this is a crucial point to stay in a group, because they have sustained this group for such a long time, and it looks like only a few riders have fallen off from a group. Looks like only one rider, few riders. This is actually a pretty hard map, so I think I will be able to catch B groups finish too and check out some riders from a B group. And actually we could do that right now. Let's see what the situation in a B group. Switching to Kaspar's dry minutes now. We're cycling in a B group. 19th position, and it looks like they're in second group. Second smaller group. And front is full with riders from not Baltic states. We have Belgium, Germany, Denmark, Netherlands. Wow, big mix of cyclists. So B group is definitely split it up, so 40 seconds, although like I said, it's possible to catch them up on a climb, but B group usually don't show such interest in such a huge attacks and attempts to catch the front if they are split it up as much, and peloton are just going in the front, so rarely we can see something like that in a B group. So I don't think there will be any surprises, because half a minute is actually a lot. Okay, also Diana Spiridowska from Latvia. Second position from girls. If you're watching on the forward, then she's in the first position. So registered rider. In the C group, situation looks the same as in B group. So like I said in the beginning, this track is really for strong riders. 20.1 kilometer. going to finish at 27.9, so we're closing to the finish and going closer and closer to the climb. Okay, ZZK Zwifter. This is actually a pretty good race for him because there won't be any big sprints. Since he's using a ski trainer, he's really vulnerable to the sprints or fast power-ups. He can maintain and sustain the power what he outputs, and he can kind of boost it up slower than cyclists. So that's his vulnerability. But when he gets up to speed, he can maintain it really. That's not, if I would say easy, it would be a lie, because it's not easy. It's actually hard, but the technique is much different than cycling. But like I have spoken with many riders, they have said they already know how to beat him and what's his weaknesses. And since he's most of the live streams I've seen he's doing for charity, so we don't flag him, although we know he's using a ski trainer, because he's a cool dude. You should check him out on YouTube. It's really funny when he goes on the finish and tries to kind of sprint with this ski trainer. And in all simplicity, it's basically a dumb trainer, to be honest. It's just a flywheel where you have sensor and Zwift calculates your approximate watts per kilogram. And we can see we have two riders in front, just 3-second gap. And then we are going on this volcano climb. .3 kilometers. So for group, this should be much easier than solo cyclist, unless you're some godlike monster who can hold up 6-7 watts going uphill. But you can already see how the groove is stretching out. The tail is really long. Because although you have draft, you still have to pedal, you still have to put the effort and strengthen it. And not all riders are equally strong. So in the core we can see, yes, someone is like holding the draft. If you're not strong enough to maintain the same power as someone in front of you, you will eventually lose your advantage of the drafting, and we can really see how it's here and how it works. Sebastian Mathis in front, 1 second gap. Let's check what's happening on the back. Have some cyclists who fall off. Cyclists from Sweden. Goodbye, strong lightweight riders. Yeah, that's true. For people wondering what's goodbye, what was this goodbye? So Zwift, although Zwift kind of calculates your strength and everything by your weight and height and all the parameters that we give to the Zwift, it's still not accurate. And in many cases, your weight really affects your performance. And for example, in real life, you could leave them just like flat standing on a road, and you could pass them with no effort, basically, like different strength categories. So in Zwift, it sometimes levels out kinda wrong, and so there's some advantages for lighter riders because they can kind of push more watts out, and or it was, someone will probably correct me in the chat, but basically the thing is that in some situations, in the climbs or in sprints, there is advantage for lighter riders, and then there is advantage for heavier riders, although it shouldn't be like that. We can see that riders who are cycling with Tron bike, they have definitely spent a lot of time climbing, especially I think this volcano climb. And this is, if I'm not wrong, this is a longer version than standard one. Three-second gap. This is the farthest we have seen someone going off the peloton. 4 seconds already. For people who are watching this live and you're from Latvia, so this climb now is almost the same as climbing Sigulda when we are going on this Unity ride. So it's approximately the same. And imagine they have to go 6 kilometers on uphill like that, and in Sigulda we have just, I think, one, not even kilometer, not like pretty sure in numbers, but you get the point. Last week I was really happy because a lot of people were chatting with me. Today I don't see that happening. So my assumption is maybe 2-3 people are watching because I can't see a live statistic now. Or maybe you can't hear me because music is too loud. Also, if anyone wants to join me in these live streams and comment the races, you feel free to write, hit me up in Facebook, because you can imagine not always you can speak all race and talk about something new happening in Zwift. Is there nothing new happening? Although now we could talk about new updates in Zwift, but it was like really small update, small changes. What we can see here, like I said, Ski Master, he can sustain power and maintain it, and it doesn't matter if she's in climb or not. And this is a prime example for it. This could be actually potentially the first race he could win. It depends if someone will hook on him and will attack him on a finish line, because like I said, he can't do sprints, but he can sustain power. You can see for Latvian riders, this climb is also a really big challenge. Yeah, it's better 30-second gap already. Also, one of the strong Latvian cyclists in Zwift world in Latvia. And I'm actually happy to see that we have so many A group cyclists in Latvia. It looks like Selkama is making this happen. Only one contester who could potentially win him. Like I said, since we know he's using a ski trainer, we won't count his result as a valid. So basically, if he wins, actual winner is the second place. But it's anyway interesting to watch. I could actually try to find him. He should be live now. And you could see how he's doing now. I will try to find it till finish. So yeah, he's going live. I will put it on the screen so you can see how it looks in his screen. So you can see. So this is how it looks live when he's cycling. So he's not cycling, he's skiing. You can see it also asks an effort for him, but it's much different than it was than it is with his cycling. And also, you should check him out. His YouTube channel is the same as his in-game name. If you want to see how he tries to go for sprints. I have seen him try to go for sprints, but not every time it works. So, yeah, really interesting. And he has already made 5-second gap. And also, this is the reason why we and Zwift and all the Zwift community wants to avoid these dumb trainers, because you can like so foolishly sustain power and sustain your watts and everything, basically putting the same effort whole race. You don't have to like pedal faster, push faster, or endorse faster. Nothing like that happens, and also you don't receive any feedback from the climbs, etc. So this is like really good example why smart trainers are preferred. They have to be calibrated to show exact data what you are putting out. This is the reason you can see now. Like, it's really hard to explain to someone who is new to Zwift why thumb trainers are bad and you need smart trainers. So here you go. Disadvantages against riders who are using proper equipment. So you can see on the top right corner, we're really closing on a finish. Finish is on top of this hill. And it doesn't look like anyone will be able to catch Float Unit. Oh, these surnames. So yeah, he will be the winner of this race. He has 10-second gap for closest follower, and then in third place we will have rider from Great Britain. Week 12 years. Don't believe ya. I wonder how he uses these boost ups when he's using a ski trainer. Should check next time. So we can already see the top finish for this climb. No big surprises here, and I think basically the same is happening in a B group when they hit this climb. And for all the groups, everyone will divide. It will be really long tail, and only the strongest survives. So congrats on your victory. Good job. Sadly not on a bike. So we have first place Flohinet, sorry. Really big gaps, 10-second gap. Second place Marshall. And they're getting new achievements. No one tried this before. And 10-second gap from third position. Then we can see 6, 8, 4, and then yeah, the big gap, 40, 15, 50 seconds, and already 2 minutes. So big leg breaker today. Now it's time to switch to the B group. Whoa, we can see from a B group, dude is in first position and already competing with A group riders. That's new. Although B group is bigger, so they're moving faster in some cases. But he's definitely putting a good amount of power out. I don't think he's actually a B group cyclist. The gap is devastating of 40 seconds. And he's already finishing. We had just A group finishing the race, and he will finish soon too, so definitely not a B group cyclist. But that's not for me to decide. That's why we have Zwift forward. Paldies, Laura, ka nolaikoji video. So yeah, everything like I expected. Really big gaps, so no surprises there. See also some more A group riders mixed up with a B group. Everyone fighting for their lives on this climb. Good choice of the map. Oh, we can see already C group cyclists also cycling on a climb. So this is actually a really interesting race because we could see so many groups mixing together. E with the D, D with the C, and so on, so on. So all the groups mixed up really, really much. Because this race, good performance, great. What says Martin Chirgensons? Exactly. So this race is like really mixed. We have climbs, we have sprints, we have this leg breakers, we have everything in this specific road. So it kind of shows for many riders their weaknesses and their strength. So it's really good checkpoint what to work on in next year. And we could see that for many riders there is this weak point if you get mixed up so much. But it's like in everything in cycling, also in your real life. We have sprinters, we have climbers, we have Gregory. That's how world works. Only in Zwift you can like really highlight it and then see in which positions you have to work on more. So since this race is a really big mix and there's huge gaps between cyclists, I think the best. I won't wait for everyone to finish from all the groups. You will be able to see the results in Zwift.lv/results and check out our Facebook page. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe this live stream. Doesn't matter which platform you are, it helps us a lot. And I hope you had fun today, because I definitely did. And see you next week. And thank you for watching and participating in our races.